This video is going to look at percentage mass calculations. It's useful really just to understand percentages if you haven't got a feeling for percentages. Basically, any percentage is a ratio. It's the number that you're interested in divided by the total number, and then you just times it by 100. So always times by 100 at the end. So how do we go about working out the percentage mass of an element? Well, the formula for that then is effectively it's the number of atoms of that element times by its relative atomic mass, its AR, off the periodic table, and then divide that by the MR of the compound, and then times by 100. So hopefully your periodic table looks something like this. So the relative atomic mass are the bottom numbers here, which are all generally to either 3 or 4 significant figures. 1 decimal place at A level is the way that we usually work to. Well, the formula for that then is the. So my suggestion would be to write this out in a similar format to this, to the equation here. So basically that's the equation. So we've got 2 oxygen atoms over the whole compound, the MR of the whole compound, and then times by 100. And if we look at the oxygen atoms on the periodic table, oxygen 16.0, carbon's 12.0 on there. So you're going to get that information if you don't know it off there. So basically this is 16, isn't it? It's supposed to be a 6. That's a 12 and that's a 16. So sorry, that's not really neat. So then you just put the numbers in. So we've got 2 oxygens, so it's 16 times by 2, and then you're going to work out the MR of the whole compound. So we've got 1 carbon, 12 plus 16 times by 2, and then you're going to times it by 100, and then you just work through the calculation at that point. So 16 times by 2 is 32, and the MR of the compound is 44. Times it by 100, and you get 72.7%. One thing to note, really, these answers should be to 3 significant figures. So, and the reason for that is the accuracy of your data. These are to 3 significant figures, so really that answer should be to 3 significant figures as well. Okay, I'll just do another one, slightly more complex. You can even have a go at it if you want. So how can they try and trick you in exams? Well, they might do the percentage mass of nitrogen in ammonium nitrate. It's not much of a trick, but obviously there's 2 nitrogens there. So by all means, pause the video now and have a go at yourself and see if you come out with the same answer. I'll now go through the answer. So again, as I said before, write it out like this. So we've got 2 nitrogen atoms over NH4NO3, then times by 100. Use the periodic table. So nitrogen's there, 14, hydrogen's there, 1, oxygen's there, 16. Find the answers, stick those in. So 14 times by 2, and then work out the MR of the compound at the bottom as well, and times that by 100. Put the numbers in, you get that, and then hopefully you've come out as the same answer as me of 35.0% to 3 significant figures. Okay, hope this was useful. If you're finding these useful, please subscribe, and you'll get notifications. I'm currently teaching A-level, obviously. I'm just creating these videos as I go along and teaching my classes.